It's Alex the Toy Man here at Fun with Comics and Toys, welcoming you to a very special episode, guest starring Trash Bin Mike. Yes, he has returned to our channel, and we're going to do something a little bit different than we normally do. Normally we do comics and toys, but today we're going to do some vintage collectible cards that he wishes to share with the community. And I think you're really going to find it interesting and very fun, in general. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like button and subscribe, as I greatly appreciate the support that you have given thus far. And with that being said, let's run that beautiful theme music. And we're back to our faithful desk cam here, and we have Baby Yoda, also known as Grogu, with us here today. And let me put up this first card here, and I'm going to have Trash Bin Mike explain to you about this collection that he has here. So go ahead, Mr. Mike.
Yes, sir. It is an original 1962 partial set of the Mars Attacks trading cards by Topps. And as you know, Mars Attacks was a movie directed by Tim Burton, and that's where everybody kind of remembers Mars Attacks from, was from that 90s film. Really good film. Love the way they did it, very artistic. But what a lot of people don't know is that originally Mars Attacks had started off as a trading card set, a science fiction themed trading card set from 1962. Now, these released in a wax pack style packaging, and it came with a stick of bubble gum, and I believe a lot of kids back then paid 5 cents for a pack of cards, of Mars Attacks trading cards, and just got it for the gum. They have a candy to chew on and just kind of toss the cards. So kids would buy the packs, they would open up the pack and toss the cards almost immediately. They would just chew on the bubble gum and have that as a sweet treat.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I do the same thing too. Like with cards, you eat the bubble gum.
That is the best.
I did. I'm not gonna say who it was, but I had one friend that he had some grandkids, right?
Yes.
And they got those, Batman Returns,
Oh, man.
with the gum, and they said, "Oh, the gum's still good, right?" And it's like, and they spit it out so back quick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they just like, "Oh, gum doesn't go bad."
I've actually done that myself. I think as a card collector, you have to try the bubble gum, no matter how old it is. I came across some packs of Jaws 3D trading cards that still had the pack of gum inside. So I took out the gum and I broke a piece off because it's brittle. It's like brittle hard candy.
Yeah.
And you pop it in, and it still tasted sweet, but it was just like chewing on hard candy.
And guys, please post in the comments if you've done that, because I have done that one time at least.
Yes.
Everybody's tried it. I know exactly that brittle thing you're talking about. Yeah, yes. Exactly. Yeah. So post in the comments for us, guys. If you have done a similar situation.
Yes, please.
So this is number one right here. The first card up here. Yeah, this is super cool. And you said what year were these in?
These were released in 1962. And what's interesting about this set is that when they were released, it was almost immediately recalled because of how disturbing some of the images were portrayed on these trading cards. So a lot of these cards didn't see the light of day for too long.
Wow. Yeah, I see what you mean here. For that time, this was considered very violent.
This was pushing the limits at that time.
Yeah, I see this guy on fire on number 3 right here. And I see you have it quite consecutive here, like here's number 4. Oh, I like that artwork though. The aerial battle.
I love the artwork on these. It's a painted style, and these were done by artist Wally Wood. These were done by artist Wally Wood and Norman Saunders.
Oh, gotcha.
Drawn a blank there.
No worries. Let's see, then you got... Oh, he has a double.
Got some doubles in there. Usually when I buy them in lots, when I get lucky enough to get lots of these, there's a double or two.
Very cool. Here is number 7. Destroying the bridge.
There have been continuations of this Mars Attacks set throughout the years as well. They have re-released the cards in newer printings, like in the 90s.
Okay.
They recently did one, I think it was 2014, 2013, somewhere in there, or it may have been 2012, that they also redid the set. But then they've expanded the storyline. So there's been newer sets like Mars Attacks Invasion, Mars Attacks Uprising. They've released a couple sets on Kickstarter where you can go on there and crowdfund the set.
Oh, really?
And it's just expanding the Mars Attacks storyline and the universe.
Gotcha. What did you think of the movie?
I love the movie. The movie was very well done for its time, and it's just got a lot of fun stuff in that movie.
Saucers invade China. Number 15. I like that one.
Me too.
Oh yeah, look at all this blood in the brains. Yeah, you can totally see it. I can totally see it.
There's a miscut there.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, because I know that when I don't know too much about cars, but I know that the off-cut, off-center, it does matter when grading is coming to play.
I'm a sucker for miscuts. I love miscuts.
Oh, the opposite.
Yep, I love them.
Because I know that most collectors, they look for the centered,
Yep, yeah, well centered.
Beast and the Beauty, the Frost Ray, number 23. So basically, this UFO is freezing them to death.
Yes, sir.
Number 24, the Shrinking Ray.
There's also a miniatures game for Mars Attacks, and that was originally released on a Kickstarter. And the Shrinking Ray, they have minis where it's the standard size mini, but then they have a copy of that miniature that's shrunk down, so you can do the whole shrink ray thing in the game.
Oh, look at that. The giant flies.
Yeah, giant insects. So the thing behind that is the Martians find our insects here on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
They do some science experiments on them and are able to make them extremely large and use them in their hopes of obtaining Earth for themselves.
I gotcha. You said that the miniature game, that you learned how to play that one too?
I do. I currently own a copy, and I was very blessed enough to have the time to paint it all. So I hand painted all the miniatures, and I definitely do play that from time to time with my friends.
So one thing about like the miniature thing that I always go like, I don't know if I could ever do it is
Sure.
the painting, because
Yes.
to have that the hand for,
Yes, sir.
Number 30. Wow, giant spider right there. Call him the web. 33. Removing the victims. Oh, look at this. The flamethrowers. Number 35.
That one was one of the first ones that I was able to get
Oh, really?
collecting.
Oh, so this is like the first card.
Yes, sir.
And you said the store that you worked at, they just kind of they would bring them in and.
Yes, that, and I would find a lot of like the one that was just shown previously. I had found at a convention out in Chicago for
Oh wow!
Godzilla Fest, G Fest. There was a seller there that I talked up, and he had some at the shop, and he was there for the con for a few days. So the following day, I met back up with him, and he had brought that one from his store, and I ended up buying it off of him.
Wow, I didn't even know Godzilla had his own convention.
His own convention, yes, sir.
I can see it though, because like there's a lot of vintage pieces out there of Godzilla. And also the giant creatures,
Yep.
I could totally see that. Was it fun?
It was a lot of fun. I loved it. That went back in 2015, I believe is when I
Oh, wow. Look at that. Horror in Paris. Oh, you got a double. Wow. Battle in the Air, number 44. Looks like an insect battle right there, huh?
Yep.
U.S. Army.
We interrupt this program to bring you a very special Fun with Comics and Toys commercial from our sponsor from the Court of Owls themselves, Talon.
Hello, YouTube viewers. This is Talon, once again, from the Court of Owls, your fellow train assassin. I'm hearing that people are not claiming that whatnot free money. I mean, it's $10. And, if you're like me, when you're in Gotham, you're pinching your pennies just to survive. So when I came upon the Toy Man's channel, I saw that he had a free $10 if you sign up through his referral link or whatnot. And I hear it's the best place to buy comics and toys and etc. If you're like me, the only thing that quenches me and my federally friends' thirst is fun with comics and toys. And if you feel the same, hit that like button and subscribe. As the Court of Owls endorses fun with comics and toys. And so should you. Talon out. I like that you have them in these holders here. Really nice.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's a bad habit of mine. I am super OCD.
Well, join the club, sir.
Yes, sir.
The OCD club.
OCD club.
Fighting giant insects. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that gore. Love it. 47. Earth bombs Mars. The humanity. What did they have to take a chunk out?
I know, right? Looks like somebody got hungry there.
Yeah. Crushing the Martians. Number 51.
For me, condition doesn't matter.
You just want the card.
I just want the card, yeah.
Number 53, the Martian city in ruins. Oh, so they had like a little Martian city?
Yep. They were from Mars, and that's where they lived, and they saw Earth as prime for the taking, and that's when the humans try and strike back.
Wow. So they actually went to Mars and said, hey, we're going to war with you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, another copy of High Voltage Execution, number 40.
Can you tell the difference between that one?
Oh, yeah. It's like totally miscut on the...
It's smaller in size.
Yeah.
So these were printed overseas in the UK.
Oh.
By A, B, and C Gum. That was the card company at the time. So what had happened was they acquired the rights for Mars Attacks to be printed in the UK in 1964. And that's one example of what they look like.
Oh, gotcha. Now, this is something that I have had much trouble getting for my Star Wars card collection, and that is a printing plate. God, it's like ultra rare.
It's so hard. I had a hard time getting this.
And you see the ratios, like, oh, come on, I'm never going to find that.
Get one, yeah.
Yeah. And what is this, to what series or what we're looking at here?
Invasion. It should say on the back too. It
Let's
should
see.
give some information.
Oh, I got you. It's an actual printing plate used to manufacture Mars Attack occupation.
Occupation. Okay.
Yeah, base card number 30.
That was one that was released.
And it looks like it was by Tops
by
at the time.
Tops, yeah, as a Kickstarter.
Nice. Oh, yeah, these are cool. Okay, tell me a little bit about these here.
So that one, I believe, was a promotional card used to reintroduce Mars Attacks in the 90s. So they reprinted the 1962 cards in newer format for people to get into. And this was a promo that they used. And it has some info on the back too. But this is showing you also an example of what the original wrappers look like for the Mars Attacks trading cards.
Oh, really? So this is like what a typical wrapper would look
Yes,
like?
sir.
Back from the 60s you were talking? Yeah, just like you said, 5 cents
Yep.
with bubble gum.
With a stick of gum.
This is very cool. Let's see, we'll show that too. Courtesy of the Baseball Hobby Card Report publication, a reprint. Nice. I like that. Oh, yeah. It's a sketch. 1 of 1. These are also very hard
Yes.
to get as well. And it does appear like it's autographed as well.
Yep. And they're all signed on the back too by the artist. So
Let's
these
see.
are all original hand-drawn
Oh, I see.
cards.
Hickman. Ooh, yeah, look at this, guys. Total fire. Let's take a look. Sketch card. Congratulations. You now own a one-of-a-kind piece of art. Nice.
I love sketch cards. They're so fun to collect.
Another one. Wow, man, you have quite a few of them.
I do. I've spent many years trying to hunt these down.
Also, this is not something that was just like came,
Right.
at one time. This one you had to have been hunting for a while.
Yes. Almost this whole collection I've had to hunt down.
Another signature here. Who's that? Jason Adams? Yeah. So, right?
Yes. He
Jason
does stencil artwork.
Stencil.
So he spray paints stencils in layers.
Got another sketch for you folks. Beautiful artwork. Quite lovely. Let's take a look here. Beautiful. Who did this one here?
This one,
Can't make out his...
I know it's I think it's Cole Waltz, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah.
Some of the signatures are a little hard to read, but beautiful nonetheless.
Yes. Oh, I like this with the suit and everything. And it's another one that is signed, a sketch card. Yeah, you must have looked a very long time because just to get one is hard enough.
Yes, sir.
More or less, you have quite a few that you have here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure they weren't cheap.
They were not. Yes.
Yes.
I'm a social butterfly, so I talk to people that come into the store or people online and just kind of outsource from there.
Yes, yes. Well, I guess we're kindred spirits because I'm also a very social person myself.
Yes, sir.
Love talking to many collectors.
Same here.
That's what makes this community great, to share what we love.
That's right.
Together, we all have that in common. Oh, look at that. That is just killer. I see why you had to pull the trigger on that one,
Yes,
for sure.
sir.
And all these are just pull trigger material.
Yep.
Man, I can't believe how many sketches you have.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's been crazy trying to get all these.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I've ever seen someone that had that many sketches of just one set,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, now this is a little different. It's just a blank
Just
card.
blank. Yep. One that was never sketched on.
Limited. Let's see. Let's take a look at that back there. Oh, it's considered a sketch card still.
Mm-hmm. Just a blank one.
It's a blank one. Cool. So you could technically have that illustrated by somebody
Yes, sir.
if you wanted to, and then have them sign it and all that.
Correct.
Oh, check this out, people. Isn't that cool? It's basic, but yet effective.
Effective. Yep.
Let's see. We got it. It looks like by Jason Durden. It's autographed by. Very cool. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm assuming that's a female alien, with a little bow,
Valentine's theme.
Yeah. Oh, I like the back of it. That's cool.
Yep.
Congratulations.
These are from the Invasion set, it looks like.
Oh, I like this. Who's this supposed to be? Like an icicle man? Or like, what is that?
I think the freeze ray. Is
it's like a human, basically. But just trying to escape and he gets frozen. Oh, yeah, this is killer. Killer. Oh, yeah, look at that, people. I like that he's in the crosshairs and boom, shot, sniped. For you folks. It's like an arm, like an alien's like some kind of technical kind of.
Yep. Giant creature of some sort.
I do love the backs of these, man. They're they're really colorful. Oh, I like this, guys. Look at this, fam. This is some good stuff right here. We interrupt this program to bring you a very special message from Mando, the Mandalorian. Please stand by. Hello, this is Mando, your fellow resident Mandalorian from Fun with Comics and Toys. And, when I'm out there, in my travels across the galaxy, and I'm trying to get my fix for comic books and toys, Fun with Comics and Toys is the best. And it always quenches my thirst. And if you feel the same way, hit that like button and subscribe, as I'm sure the Toy Man would appreciate it. This is the way. Oh yeah, I love these too, the patches.
They're so fun. This is a patch for the Martian Science Division. So they're responsible for coming up with all the giant killer insects.
Oh, gotcha. Do they also invent the freeze ray, all the technology? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I got some that are patch ones, but they're Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars version of them. Let's see. Dinosaurs. Okay, Attack. It looks like it.
Yep, it was a chase card offered in the Occupation series, if I'm not mistaken. This one just happens to be foil.
Just for the fam here that are maybe not familiar, let people know what exactly is a chase card for new collectors.
Yes. So a chase card is something that's offered in a ratio standard, and you can pull it from the packs that the trading cards are offered in. So if you have a whole booster box, in the booster box, it's going to contain the normal set of cards that you're going to get, but you also have the possibility of pulling specialty cards. Wow. And that's what the chase card is intended to be.
Very cool. This has been a Toy Man fact. Yeah, we don't want to take it for granted here. And also, just so we can do for the new collectors around here, okay? Like on the patch ones, explain how that works typically.
Yes, the patch cards are the same thing as a chase card offered in the set. They typically have either patches or even sketch cards or chase cards too that you could potentially pull, but it's a high ratio standard to get those cards. Yeah,
and I have seen them in booster boxes sometimes.
Right.
Like a small booster box. Sometimes they'll guarantee you. One hit. Yeah, especially the hobby boxes.
Yep.
Yeah,
and a booster box is basically an entire display of booster packs containing the cards from whatever set you're trying to collect.
Well, thank you, Trash Bin Mike, for helping the new collectors out there.
Of course.
Okay, we got a sketch, and as you can imagine, folks, for new collectors, a sketch are extremely hard
Yep.
to get. Like the ratios are very, very hard to get. Like he even said, Trashman Mike has told us that it took him years to get acquired this much.
Yep.
So, just so you guys know. Oh yeah, this is very colorful sketch right here. As you can imagine, guys, I'm a sucker for fire.
Same here.
I'm a sucker for it. I mean, just like, how can you not love it? And why is fire always the antidote to aliens?
I know, yeah. It's a basic.
The effective weapon.
Basic effect.
Oh yeah, what is this one right here? Looks like some kind of mech they're harnessing here.
A giant robot.
Yeah. Another autograph here, sketch as well. Oh my God, this kills me.
Yep.
We called the dog, man. I mean, what did he do?
What did he do?
What did he do to you, man? Did he pee under bed or what the hell did he do? Yeah. I didn't deserve that. It looks like we got another blank here as well. So it looks like Trashman Mike has some opportunities here to get some signatures and some sketches done. Because it's the second one that we've seen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that lovely, that sketch? Oh, yeah. I always love pencils like this. Yeah, look at that. Liberty for none. Oh, man.
And that one, I believe, is hand autographed by Len Brown. And he is, I believe, was one of the creators on Mars Attacks, the original card set.
Number 41, Horror in Paris. And just want to take the time, guys, to thank Trashman Mike for his knowledge on cards and stuff, and just comics, just helping out new collectors as well as myself learning new things too.
Of course.
And also hit that like button and subscribe. While you're out of here, just smash it, and we would greatly appreciate it here at Fun with Comics and Toys. Anyway, let's move this along. Got another sketch and another signature. Over here. Oh, yeah. And I see that this one is specific to our area, which is Heroes and Fantasies. And it is a sketch. And this is basically the biggest store in our area in San Antonio for comic shops are concerned. So did he just have like a day that they had these sketches done, Trashman Mike?
Right. They've always had artists come to the store as guests for book signings and prints and different things like that. And this was a local artist named Eddie Nunez. And I've worked with him a few times and was able to hang out with him in his booth and help him with sales. And you might know him from working on the Netflix series Masters of the Universe.
Oh, really?
Have some artist concepts drawn up for that TV series.
I really like that show.
Yes, sir.
That's really good. The animation is superb.
It is. It's phenomenal.
It's another recommendation, folks. If you haven't seen it, it's really good. Were these done at the same time that the first one was?
No, these were done in separate time frames. This
one
was
really?
done by Brian Denham.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, but he was an awesome guy as well. We had him for a book signing for Magnus Robot Fighter. There was an exclusive cover.
Oh, Magnus! Oh my God, that takes me back. Yeah.
That's great stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, that's cool that you got to like separate events there. Okay, and what do we got here?
So this one is one of my favorites. It is I think they call it like used for making prints. How they would carve an image into a piece of wood or linoleum, and they use it for making just different little prints. But the special thing with this one is that it's a chase card that you can pull from the set. And the inks used on this block print, and it'll tell you on the back, is made using dinosaur fossils.
What? Wow, this is definitely up there as far as rarity and very unusual. I've never seen something like this before.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
And I've heard from Freshman Mike, he has a bonus card for us.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you got for us as far as bonus?
So this one I had just picked up in a lot, and I just left it in here with all the older trading cards. But it is a mob-style trading card from 1936. So it gives you a little bit of pulp action there.
Look at that, folks. Man, that is like super vintage right here.
One of my earliest trading cards in my collection.
Wow. And then the back here, I see that it's kind of giving like a synopsis, I guess, or
Yes, sir. Little story.
little story. This kind of reminds me, like, I don't know, like Dick Tracy kind of.
Yes, I
like-
love that stuff.
Yeah. But anyway, folks, that is going to conclude this video. Like as always, like, subscribe, as I greatly appreciate the support, and keep those trading cards, people. You never know. So, bye for now.